And welcome back. So we're on round 4. If you guys want to see how we got up to this point, feel free to check out the playlist in the below description so you can watch all of the previous videos in this series. Okay, let's have at it. Resume. Alright, timed phase. New technology available. If I remember correctly, we lost all of our research, well, at least the cards that we had in our hand in the previous round due to a crisis. So we need to draw up to 6 now. Alright, so we've got some interesting choices here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Alright, so we have the alloy cannon, which exhaust this, place 1 success on an enemy that has an assault assigned to it. Similar to the support light plasma rifle, but for the assault class and not the support class.
What do you place on it?
Just exhaust it.
Oh.
Just like that.
So, oh, okay.
It's just like this card, only it's for a different class.
I see.
Xenobiology. Discard so much salvage. So much savage. Research 1 tech card of cost X from your hand. Limit once per round. So you can discard salvage to research stuff. As opposed to rolling for it.
That's really nice.
Yeah. But you'd need a lot of salvage for that, I would assume. UFO power. Place 1 satellite here. Commander gains $1. Limit twice per round. Oh, that could be useful. It's only 1 research point. The Carapace armor. Exhaust this. Reroll the alien die during a mission or enemy task. And it's only 1 as well. So that might be something to put down. Because we have this reroll here, but we may want another one.
Yeah.
Alien alloys. Place 1 researcher here. Place 1 discarded tech card on top of the tech deck. So if we had to discard something, we would put it on top of the tech decks to research it again at a later date. We've got so much already. Stealth satellite. Exhaust this. Destroy 1 UFO in orbit if there is at least 1 satellite assigned here. So this is an automatic kill a UFO without ruling kind of thing. Interesting choices. Moving on to the next one. 13 credits this time around. That's good. We had 12 in the last round.
Yep.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
13!
11! Is that Sesame Street? Yeah. Is that what that was from? Okay.
Yeah.
Memories. We're kids of the 80s.
Oh, man.
Alright, done. Central Officer. UFOs detected. South America and Australia.
South America and Australia.
Alright, done. Crisis.
Hooray.
Resolve the critical damage effect on the invasion plan. What's the critical?
Ooh. Add the top card of the crisis deck face down to the crisis pool.
Okay, so basically, add a free crisis face down, or exhaust the satellite uplink asset card.
What is that?
That is this one. Exhaust this to re-roll the alien die. So do we want to give up re-rolling the alien die, or do we want to take a chance on whatever random card might come up? I'd rather know what's coming personally, but that's just me.
You'd rather know what's coming? What do you mean?
Well, this is going to be if we resolve this, it has to be put face down.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's going to happen. Bad things going to happen. It could be bad, it could be good. It's all bad, but I'm just saying it could be really bad or super bad.
Yeah.
So
I personally would rather have this one.
You'd rather that for the reroll?
Like, I'd rather disable this because...
What if we were able to research that 1 card that lets us reroll, and then we could exhaust that, but we'd have to maybe put a couple... Maybe we'll use salvage on that 1 card that we could research to hopefully ensure that we research it.
Yeah.
Then we could disable that, and then still have a backup.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Is that what you were thinking?
Sort of.
Sort of? It's not... What would... Alright, so you'd really want to do the face down one? Or would you rather... I'm just saying, we have a backup plan to this.
Yes, we do.
It's not 100% because we don't know if we're going to research it. We could roll that 1. But I'd rather have that. But what would you...
Same thing.
Alright. I feel like I'm telling her what to do.
No. It's just hard. I'm thinking of the same thing that you think of. I just can't put it into words.
I see.
Okay, good.
All right, let's do the exhaust, the satellite uplink. All right. Next. Assign research to. We've already got a research here. It's the UFO navigation card. We can replace it, but we've already got one success on it.
Yeah. I like this one. It's to refresh another tech card.
A refresh another tech card. Okay, so done. Choose a mission. So
this one? Yeah, but
we're gonna be yeah, you know what? We're gonna keep that mission.
Yeah.
So all that's gonna happen is you're gonna draw 2 and put them underneath the bottom of the deck.
I don't even want to draw 2.
No, we don't have to. We don't have to. We'll just
Are you sure, or do we actually have to?
I don't see what the point would be. What's the point of looking at them and then getting rid of them? Like, what's the point?
Maybe to change up objectives.
Done. Enemy in the base. Draw 1.
Okay.
Is that a floater?
With no ability. That's
okay, good. No ability on the floater. Mm-hmm. Deploy squad to mission. We've already got 2 people on the mission. No, not the base, the mission. What are the symbols on that floater over there?
This is a support, and this is an assault.
And what are the symbols on the floater?
Assault and a support.
So, okay, so we have everyone there that we're going to do. So, done.
Yep.
Deploy interceptors. Alright, so we've got 3 here.
Mm-hmm. We have 6 in the reserve.
Do we want to deploy them? Do we want to move anything around? We can exhaust Australia again to get rid of one. We could, again, Australia, as long as Australia is in the yellow, we can use the asset remote defenses. Mm-hmm. Destroy 1 UFO. Use this ability only if Australia's panic level is yellow. So I suggest we exhaust this, get rid of the one in Australia, keep it out of the... It's the worst one anyway.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, makes sense. And now, as far as deploying interceptors go, we can deploy 1 to each, or maybe we could use the satellite nexus to move this to this, and then put 2 here.
Or depending on the aliens that come up, I can place 2 soldiers to completely remove one, right?
No, placing that's for the crisis pool.
I keep forgetting.
That's okay. You're fine. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, there is. And there's nothing else for UFOs.
All right. I'd like to move a UFO. Maybe from, well, you know what? How about we just deploy our interceptors now? Because I don't know what's going to be coming up. We can do 1 on each. South America is here and Africa is here. Mm-hmm. So I'm leaning one of 2 ways. Split them up, or move this, since South America is here, move this one to Africa, which is here, and then just put both interceptors here. That way we roll 2 dice instead of 1 against 2 UFO. In this scenario, we roll 1 success die for each continent, and it's a 1 in 3 chance every single roll. Whereas if we have 2 dice, there's a better chance of success coming up with each roll. So, what would you want to do? Do you want to keep them split up like this, or do you want to move this one here and put both interceptors here?
What requires you to move it?
Just placing a satellite here on the satellite nexus.
Do you want to wait until we see what other UFOs?
The problem is we have to deploy our interceptors now.
That's right.
We don't know what else is coming up. Now, according to the scanner here, it looks like 1 may be coming up over in orbit, and 1 in Europe, according to the radar blips.
Yeah.
Europe is that's Asia. Europe is here. So we may want to put an interceptor in Europe, but we don't know if Europe is going to be attacked or not. I don't know.
Okay, so we could move both.
All right, so I'm going to put a satellite here, and this is move 1 UFO on the board to an orbit.
Oh, does it?
No, to a continent that has not fallen into panic. So we could do this and then put this one here.
Okay.
But the next question is, do we want to put an interceptor in Europe with the radar blip saying that 1 may appear in Europe? Or do we just let Europe take a hit?
I would say put 1 in Europe just in case, but it's up to you.
Now this satellite nexus seems to be used as many times as you want. It says place a satellite here, move 1 UFO on the board to that orbit or to a continent that has not fallen into panic. it doesn't say limit once per round or anything like that. So if one comes up in Europe, we could bring it down here into Africa.
That's a crazy card.
Yeah, it is. It lets us control things, I guess.
That's weird. Like, with how many satellites you currently have.
Yeah. Well, we've been lucky. In previous rounds, we could have exhausted a lot of satellites because we rolled badly. But so far, we've been pretty good with that.
Okay.
All right, well, are you happy with this, or do you want to put one in Europe just to be safe? But that's one credit that we would be spending. We've got 4 left in emergency. Oh, well, let's do this. I'm going to tap my Illyrium now.
To get 2.
To get 2 into emergency funding. Now we've got 6 in emergency funding. Okay? As far as the rest of it,
I mean,
we have mission control as well. We can put a satellite here to move a unit from reserve to the board.
I was gonna say, like, where's that card?
We could, if one does come up in Europe, we could use this to put a satellite here to get an interceptor up there.
And we never
or move it down.
And we never use that card.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I guess we should save it until.
All right, until we need it. Okay, done. Crisis. Lucky us. Increase panic in each continent by 1, or move 2 interceptors from global defense to their reserve. Holy cow. So,
that is a mess.
well, we've got that one. We could use 2 soldiers to get rid of one of these.
Yeah. Which one was the one that...
This is exhaust the satellite uplink, but we have a way around that, assuming it goes through. I would suggest moving to... I'd rather... Having panic in every continent, that's the equivalent of a UFO in each continent doing... You know what I mean? I'd rather move 2 and suffer 2 panic as opposed to 6. So I would do that instead. That's just...
How come you never put it on the bottom?
I did put it on the bottom.
But it's not on the very last card.
It's never coming up again. Look how many cards are in this deck. Done. UFOs detected in Europe and the world. Okay, so that did happen. Alright, so 1 here, 1 here.
Oh my gosh.
Done. Emergency funding is available. Do we want emergency funding?
Yeah, I don't know.
So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 so far, and so let me pull up 4. So we've got 4. Actually, let's do it this way. 4. So we've got this left over. We know that we're going to be deploying at least once. I would suggest 2 satellites. What is this for?
I want to train him.
Do we sure you want to do this now? Why don't we wait and see what comes up first?
Well, it's not going to take effect anyways until next turn.
But what if we need a heavy 4 aliens that come up?
I doubt it, but okay.
Well, no, you have 2 heavies. All right, we can do that.
I have 1 heavy.
Let's wait until the end of the time, just to see what we have left over.
All right.
That's my suggestion.
Okay.
I'd rather not lock units in and then go, oh, we needed that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, fine.
Again, I'm controlling everything. I apologize.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think logically here.
I know. I don't do the logic.
I see. You act on
YOLO.
impulse. Yeah, you're YOLO. Yeah, whatever. All in. All in. Sir, we're in the wrong continent. I don't care. All in. The aliens are over here, sir. No, all in. Go.
All right. Okay.
Emergency funding.
Yeah. Why not? All in.
No. All right. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3 at the least, right? I have 3. I have 4 of these, so I could do a salvage for each one, and only have 3 scientists out.
Okay. And
So,
I also want to buy at least 1.
Okay, so we can. How about we do 2? That way, we still have 4 for future rounds.
Okay.
Plus the 2, for, in case of an emergency, you want to have some backup.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
And we have the cards that give us emergency funding as well. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna get 2 next. So this is a free 2 credits basically.
Yeah.
From the Illyrian card. All right, so we'll do 2. All right, next. Assign research 3. Now this is the one.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick the one that allows us to. Exhaust this. Reroll the alien die during a mission or enemy task. So we're going to go ahead and put that one. It's only 1.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah. And then we're going to assign a scientist. And I'll go ahead and use salvage to up that to 2.
Okay.
All right, done? Assign research 1. We've already got one over there with 2 successes. That one is place a satellite here, reduce threat by 1 before rolling. Limit once per round. Do you want to assign scientists to that before we forget? And to this one. I forgot to assign a scientist. We have to do 1 there and 1 there.
Sure.
Okay. And then we can use salvage to change that.
Yeah.
Deploy satellites. I'm going to do 2.
Okay.
Or do you think 1 is enough?
I think 2.
Just to be on the safe side?
Yeah.
All right. That gives us, well, we'll figure the budget out before the round is over. Done. Defend the base. So far, no. Defend the base. That means move things in. So right now we know that there's a floater.
I can put a sniper there.
Okay. Do we suspect that there's going to be any more troops coming into the base? We don't know.
Maybe.
At this point, though, I mean, at this point, is there a troop that we can put in the base that has 2 completely different symbols than the sniper, just so we have that covered?
Yeah, we could put an assault guy and a heavy.
Well, it's too many. I would do 1.
Really? You think so?
1 more. Yeah, I would do the assault then.
This is the assault.
Okay, that's good. Because there may not be another alien. I don't know how the timing. Maybe an alien might come into the base after the fact. I don't think so.
I don't know, but I was planning on putting the 2 soldiers to get rid of a crisis and to place a support on this one. Oh well.
Right. To possibly revive something. All right.
And if I do that, I still have 1 left over, not doing anything.
Well, but that's less training. But there's also, we don't want to spend too much budget if we want to buy more.
That's true. That is very true. Okay, so maybe this is good then.
All right. I think because our base is only on this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna switch out the assault with the heavy.
Okay.
Because it says, and he has a support assigned to it. Does that mean he has a support, right?
No, support class. The guy with the gun. It has to beat the guy with the gun.
I need another support, man. I only have 2 supports and it's never enough for anything.
That's alright. We'll buy another one. Alright.
Okay.
Done. Crisis. Lucky us. Ooh. Deal 2 damage to the base or increase panic in Africa by 1. I'd rather increase panic in Africa by 1, personally.
Yeah, me too.
Africa is here. So we'll just slide.
We don't do it now, right? That's a crisis.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. You're right.
Oh my god, I hate when you do that. we're never, oh my gosh.
Done. UFOs detected in Asia.
We're gonna lose because of this.
We're not. Done. End time phase. Okay, so
wow.
That's good. Okay, so before we end, let's take a look at our budget, see where we're at. Can we do? Okay, you're gonna put the put the heavy there for training.
Yeah.
Put 2 soldiers here to get rid of something. Crisis.
Which crisis?
We'll figure that out when it comes around.
Oh yeah.
We've got. Do we want to put more satellites here to move?
What is it? Just moving them?
Move 1 UFO on the board to orbit or to a continent that has not fallen into panic. Do we want to move something into orbit with the 2 satellites?
I was thinking that because we can always do this one.
All right. Well, we've got. All right. Let's do that. I'm gonna put another satellite here to move a UFO. The worst. We've got Africa. No, Africa's here. South America's clear. This is Asia. No, that's
Europe.
I think maybe the Europe one will move here.
Nobody.
No, we could also move the one in Asia to the.
We can?
Well, yeah, we've got this. We could move that. Do we want to? I mean, we've got the.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
See what happens.
The downside is that if we don't roll successes, we'll end up with 3 UFOs in orbit. But at least they won't be causing... No, they do still cause panic, though. I think it's the lowest one.
Oh.
But anyway, alright, so anything else before we move on? we can move one unit from, we can place a satellite here to move a unit from the reserve to the board or vice versa. Do we want to move this heavy to decrease the budget by 1, since the heavy's not going to be used here anyway?
Oh, for the moving?
Yes, to move the mission control. We can move the heavy off the base defense, because the heavy's not going to be used against this anyway.
Yeah.
So this is 1 less credit we'll be spending when we reconcile our budget.
Okay.
And we've got 2 of these left. Do we want to...
We should move all these.
Do we want to move another interceptor or another satellite into orbit to help with these...
Can we move another interceptor?
Interceptor! We could.
How?
Well, spend a satellite.
Oh, we could do that unlimited?
It doesn't say. It says place 1 satellite here, move 1 unit from its reserve to the board or from the board to its reserve. It doesn't say anything about limit once per round or anything like that. So I would say if we move 1 here, we could put an interceptor here to help fight off Africa.
And then you can...
Well, I have to put 1... I'm out of satellites.
What if... That says from the reserve to the board?
Yes. Or from the board to the reserve.
Does that mean is it only
one
global?
One from here to here, or from here to here.
Does that include the mission?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I was just wondering.
Okay. Oh, okay. I thought you had a plan.
No.
All right. So I think we're good. All right. Done. Resolution. Audit the budget 13. Okay. So I think we've got some decent money left over here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'm a terrible human being.
Why?
I was gonna say, what if we take that satellite, put it there to move this satellite back up to the board?
No, it can't. No, it has to be from the reserve.
Oh, okay.
This is not a reserve.
Okay.
No.
Is this a reserve? All of this?
No. Okay. These cards are reserves. Nice try, though.
Okay.
So, just to recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oof.
Right?
Yeah.
Got 11. 4 left over.
Ooh.
So now we can buy stuff. Do you just want to buy 1 of each?
I want my soldiers.
Buy
well, actually, no. You buy 2 interceptors, and I'll buy 2 soldiers.
Interceptors. Interceptors. Buy 2 interceptors. No, because we've been... How about 1 interpreters and 3...
All right.
A support...
Support and... probably another... Yeah, why not? Cool.
You need another one.
Oh.
I bought 1. Yeah.
Another heavy.
You good?
Yeah.
Alright, next. Resolve crises. Okay, so the Sky Ranger, well, we should have done this at the end of the time phase. Which one were we going to get rid of?
Oh.
We had plans to do it, but we didn't do it when we were doing it.
Yeah, you told me to wait, so.
I did. I thought we were... Yeah, my bad. So which one do you want to get rid of? I would say... Move 2 interceptors from global defense to their reserve.
Okay, which ones are
the other one is exhaust the satellite uplink and increase panic in Africa.
Okay, yeah, the interceptors.
Excuse me.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I mean, bless you.
Just for that, it's going to go halfway.
Oh my gosh! Can I please do that from now on?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Africa by 1. Exhaust the satellite uplink.
It's so sad. Please, underneath. Come on. Oh my god. You know, we're gonna get
Here. Done.
Thank
Happy?
You probably didn't even do it. What? What did you just do?
I got rid of the last one. I did the 2 that we needed to do. Resolve research. Alright, so do we want to spend salvage on any of these?
They all need just one success.
Yeah, we would potentially get 2 from this one and that one, so we could spend all 3 and still have a net of We have a net of 3 at the end of this round.
Sure. Whatever.
Alright, so 1 salvage for that one over here. That's 2 dice. Oh, wrong one. That goes to you. I keep forgetting that this is the extra... This is the deck of aliens, which is different than that. It's like all of the aliens in the game, except for the ones that are in this game.
Well, then put it here.
Yeah, it's sorry. So, 2 dice. Here we go. Success and a 1. Okay, that's good. So we exhaust the scientist, but we complete it. So, satellite uplink. Place 1 satellite here. Reduce threat by 1 before rolling. Limit twice per round. So that goes...
I like that one.
Yeah.
And that's, twice per round.
Yeah, twice per round.
Oh my gosh, my hair is just falling out.
Yeah, wow. Alright, next is this one. UFO navigation. Oh, this needs 2. It's alright, it's just a 4. We're okay. Success. Okay, so... also, exhaust this, refresh 1 asset card, or another tech card. We could use this to refresh this if we needed to.
That's awesome.
We would only be using it once.
Yeah.
But we could do that. We've got a lot of tech, I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh, we do. What's an asset card? Oh, it's one of these?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Some are assets, some are tech. Assets are what we start the game with.
Yeah.
2, that's the perfect roll. 8 and 2 successes.
That's really good.
That's done. So now we've got re-roll the alien die during a mission or enemy task. I'm going to put this next to this one because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good job, scientists. You are on a roll.
Yes, you are.
Okay, next.
Literally.
Central Officer, resolve orbital defense. That's 2 dice. 3 and 2 successes. Awesome sauce. We're up to 2, and that's 2 UFOs gone.
Awesome.
Okay, so we exhaust these, but the success kills this last one.
Oh, so they just get exhausted? They don't die?
Correct.
Why?
That's just in the rules. That's how it works.
Satellites don't.
But it takes them an entire round to refresh. We won't see these for another 2 rounds.
Oh, so you don't ever lose these? They just
Correct.
exhaust?
Correct.
Oh, okay. So
but it takes an entire round to come back.
Okay.
Alright, next. Resolve global defense. We've only got the 1 area, so go ahead and roll for these if you want.
You've been on a roll.
Literally?
Yes.
On a roll.
Literally on a roll.
And then I'll... 1. Alright, 1 success and a 4.
Nice. So you only need 1 more.
1 more.
You got this, babe.
Ah! That was the worst roll.
Wait, can we
re-roll the alien die. Let's exhaust this one. Or was that on...
Re-roll the alien die during a mission or an enemy task.
Well, this
is a mission, right? Or an enemy task.
What is an enemy task?
I don't know.
I think an enemy task is this. Well, let's exhaust that UFO is it the UFO navigation? To refresh this?
Yeah. Let's put that there.
Okay, and then now we'll exhaust it again to re-roll.
Stupid die.
Come on, give me a minute.
Or...
2. Oh, come on.
Oh, I was going to say before you rolled it.
What? It's kind of too late now.
I know. I was going to say... where is it? There's too many.
There's nothing else I could have done. Place 1 satellite here to add an XCOM die to each roll against a task. But that wouldn't have... Yeah, we lost.
We could have done this one.
What?
Reduce the threat by 1 before rolling.
Well, it's kind of late now.
Dang it!
We'll do it in one of yours. But we lose these 3. We'll just buy them back next time.
Rough.
Africa goes up by 1.
That is really rough.
Resolve base defense.
Alright, I'll roll.
Alright.
But you've been on a good streak, though.
Is that a gold? It's just an elite, so it's 2, right?
Yeah.
But do we want to see if we can adjust the die in any way to give you a heads up? Or a leg up on this? Place... No, that's for support. Place a satellite here to add 1 XCOM die to each roll.
Would that be good or no?
How many dice would you have over there?
What do you mean? Oh, over here?
Yeah.
2.
No, because you've got a gold border there, right? You've got a gold border on the floater. Well,
it's not a support though.
What is that gold border of?
That's an assault, and it's not.
You don't have an assault.
No. Oh, this is an assault, but it's not an elite. Does that matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Again, you've got, so this is the assault?
Yes.
Okay, so you've got a gold border that matches. That's 2 dice. Then you've got an elite with, so it's 4 dice that you've got over here.
This is 4?
Correct.
Wow.
You know why?
No.
Okay.
I forgot again. Here we go.
Here we go again. From last video. The assault has this symbol. Okay? That's 1. The assault has the gold border, and the floater has the gold border. That's 2. Correct?
Yeah.
Now moving on to the support. The support has the matching symbol, the handshake symbol,
Yeah.
whatever. That's 3. The support is an elite. That's 4.
Oh.
Done. You've got 4 dice already over there. So we could add an extra die to this floater to help you out with that. So why don't we just satellite...
But...
No, wait, it's... Add 1 XCOM die to each roll against a task. Or do we want to save the satellite for reducing the threat?
I would say the threat.
Alright.
Because the threat is always going to keep going up, right?
Yes, it will. Alright, so that's fine. So 2 dice.
And this is before you roll it? Reduce the threat by 1 before rolling. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So if you fail this time, we'll use it to bring it back down to 1 again.
Yeah. And I can always put a support here to prevent 1 soldier being killed.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
5.
5, and okay, so this is going to go up to 2.
Yeah.
We still have this carapace armor. This is an enemy task because it's a base attack kind of thing. That's a support. It doesn't kick in right now.
I could use this to insta kill him, right?
How many hit
1.
points? Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, that's an insta kill right there.
All right, cool.
There we go. Success and 8. So that kills the floater. I'll take that salvage. Thank you.
Oh my god.
And did I remove the... Oh, I forgot to give you the salvage for these 2 here. So that goes underneath the deck.
See, I actually put them underneath.
Very good. Would you like a cookie? Okay, so...
XCOM cookie.
An XCOM cookie. Okay, so we killed that. Next. Not destroyed. Resolve mission. And the support... Exhaust this. Place 1 success on an enemy. Just exhaust it. You don't need to put a guy there. That's for the revive.
Oh, okay.
So we... And that has 1 hit point on it?
Yep.
Okay, so the floater... You cannot roll against this enemy more than once each round, which we insta-killed it with the support over there.
Yeah.
Fine. Now we've completed the mission, which
Sweet.
is awesome. So let's take the successes off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just put it off. We'll put these off. Actually, I guess we'll just put these right here for right now. And next. Panic. All in yellow. Did you complete a mission? Yes. Refresh units and cards. Okay, so let's put this one underneath that.
Underneath, right? Underneath.
Or the second one from the bottom. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. That's my preferred thing. You do you. Alright, I'm going to move these over some because we've got a lot of tech.
Oh my god.
Look at all this tech.
It's good, but it's also like really...
All tokens that are in the reserve are refreshed. But it's just, there's no tokens here that need to be refreshed. Next, all units assigned to a task are placed back. Okay, so you get these guys back.
Oh, and he gets to be a lead, right?
Yeah, so here's your elite token.
Thank you. Oh, you're so cute, a little elite status.
I'm sure the troops appreciate your enthusiasm.
Oh, you're so cute.
These ones come back not refreshed. This one comes back not refreshed.
Oh, so we're taking them from the board, not just from the reserve?
What are you talking about? No, the reserve is off the board. What are you saying?
What does that say?
This says all units assigned to a task or on a card come back, but they don't come back as refreshed. That's all it's saying.
Oh, so I can take my guys back?
Yeah, take your guys back. And is there anything else that I am missing?
I make this game like 20 times harder.
You're asking questions. You're allowed to ask questions. No, you're not allowed to ask questions. How many in orbit? 0.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that ends round 4. We'll be starting round 5 in the next video. I'll just let that count down and pause. Otherwise, the resolution phase does not save, which I found out. But I can just cycle through it quickly. But anyway, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content we happen to publish. This is Vincent Idley. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye, guys.